Welcome to the PCOS Fertility Health Podcast. I am your host, Dr. Angela Potter. I'm an integrative PCOS fertility doctor helping women like yourself turn around fertility struggles so that you have the best chance at getting pregnant with PCOS. If you're a new listener, welcome. I am so glad that you're here. This is a community where we talk about misconceptions about PCOS fertility, about how to get to the root cause of your fertility struggles, and really take that next step into understanding what your body needs in order to turn around your fertility. So if that sounds like something you're looking for, then you are in exactly the right place, and welcome. If you were loving this podcast and you would like to support it, please head on over to Apple Podcasts and give a 5-star positive review. Have you picked up your copy of the PCOS Fertility Checklist yet? That is my free gift to you. It is a straightforward list outlining different steps that need to be taken in order to reach optimal fertility health with PCOS. So go grab your free checklist over at drangelapotter.com/checklist. Okay, so we are now going into a 5-part series where we are talking about the most common root cause issues that are creating PCOS fertility struggles. Okay, I'm really excited about this because this is what you're looking for, right? You want to understand the root cause of your fertility struggles. You've been to your doctor, you've been trying to get pregnant for the past 6 years, and your doctor so far has just told you, well, your labs are fine, your egg reserve is fine, your husband's sperm analysis is fine, and we don't know what else to do for you. So come back, I'll get you on some fertility medications, or we can just move you forward to IVF. And you're sitting there thinking, wait, I do not like these kinds of answers because I want to know why my body's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. Why, if my labs are fine, am I still not pregnant yet? Like, what is it that is creating that struggle that is making my body not primed for pregnancy? And you've already been trying to figure out some things on your own, trying to change your diet, looking up at fad diets online, working with a personal trainer, things like that. And so you want to know that bridge that's going to get you from a place where you're having irregular periods, you're not able to get pregnant, get you to a place where you are having regular periods, you're having ovulation, and you're able to get pregnant. And figuring out the root cause is an important part of that bridge. And with PCOS, there's many different root causes, okay? It's an individual basis. Your needs are going to be different from everyone else who's listening to this podcast. And that is a very common misconception with PCOS. And that is that PCOS fits into a box, that everyone with PCOS is going to need the same medications in order to get pregnant. And unfortunately, that's not happening, right? We know that letrozole, which is right now the top medication recommended for PCOS infertility, it's not the golden ticket. We know that it is not working for everyone with PCOS. And that is because letrozole does not treat all of the different issues that are going on in your body that are contributing to fertility struggles. And again, that's the bridge, right? That is the bridge to getting you where you want to be, is uncovering that root cause and getting a plan that addresses it. Sure, maybe letrozole will be helpful in your fertility plan. It's not that letrozole is bad and medications are bad. It's just that they're being used in the wrong time of the fertility process, because 9 times out of 10, they are not what is treating the root cause of your fertility struggles. And you're here, you already know that. You want to be doing that work to be getting that health in your body. So yes, pregnancy is the goal. Yes, getting Regular periods is the goal so that you can ovulate and have your baby, but you also want to feel healthy in your body, right? You want to know that your hormones are working as they're supposed to be. Your body is working in that feminine way to help you have regular cycles. You want to be experiencing that PMS like your friends experience. You have a period every 6 months, every 8 months, and you just would give anything to have that PMS every month. And so the first step is identifying what is the root cause in your body. And then the second step is getting a plan that addresses that. So that's why we are talking about these 5 really common root causes of PCOS fertility struggles on this new series in the podcast. What are we talking about today? Today, we're talking about reproductive hormones, which might sound pretty obvious. I know. I would think it's obvious too, but it's not. Okay, so if you're talking with your doctor and they are telling you that your labs are fine, and yet you still have irregular cycles, you're not ovulating, and you haven't gotten a positive pregnancy test in the past 6 years, then getting honed in on your reproductive hormones is an important root cause of what's keeping you stuck. And it's going overlooked right now because your doctor is just saying, well, the labs we tested look fine, so come on back when you want to go through some fertility meds or when you're ready to go through IVF. Whoa, that's a big jump from where you are right now to just be saying, okay, yeah, let's just go put you through some IVF without first investigating what all is going on. And if all your doctor has looked at is egg reserve and your husband's sperm analysis, that's not giving you enough information about what your hormones are doing that's keeping you stuck. Let's talk about this a little bit more specifically. You need your reproductive hormones to be in regular rhythm and optimal levels in your body in order to prime your body for pregnancy. So when you have PCOS, you could be one of those people that has elevated testosterone. And that's really important to get checked. Is it elevated? Are you having common elevated testosterone, elevated symptoms like acne, weight gain, particularly in the belly, chin hair, or just hair anywhere that you don't want? Those are all really common signs of elevated testosterone. And it is possible to turn around your testosterone levels and bring them back down. I see this all the time in my practice. But you've got to know first, where are those testosterone levels at? If they're elevated, which is common in PCOS, but not everyone with PCOS has elevated testosterone. If it's elevated, then that is shutting down ovulation. So a very important root cause. But if your doctor is not ordering that test for you, then it's still going as an unanswered missing link. Let's talk about estrogen and progesterone. Those are your 2 main hormones for your menstrual cycle. Now, there's lots of hormones that help your body cycle regularly throughout the month, but estrogen and progesterone are the dominant hormones. And so with your estrogen levels, do you have elevated estrogen levels or do you have low estrogen levels? Estrogen is a hormone that can go both ways. And if it's high, it's going to impact your ovulation and your menstrual cycle. And if it's low, it's going to impact your menstrual cycle. Progesterone levels. Now, most people with PCOS have low progesterone, particularly if you're in that camp where you're not having regular periods. You're getting a period once every 6 months or every 4 months, or you have to be on medication in order to start your period. It's really common for progesterone to be low. But we want to get dialed in on that for you. Is it low? Is this one of the common root causes of your fertility struggles? And guess what? You could have a mix of these hormones, right? You could have elevated testosterone levels while having elevated estrogen levels, while having really low progesterone levels. And all of those pieces are contributing to you only having a period once a year, not being able to have even one positive pregnancy test over 6 years of trying. And yet this is all going unanswered because your doctor hasn't looked at this at these tests for your body hasn't done that next level of investigation to talk about what symptoms and how to turn those around other than just fertility medications. If you're in that place where you've gotten just really basic lab work done, egg reserve, your husband's gone in to get his swimmers checked, and you're being told that everything is fine, and yet you still have irregular cycles and no ovulation, and you're left thinking, well, 2 plus 2 should equal 4, right? If you are telling me that my labs are fine, why am I still having irregular periods? Why am I not pregnant yet, right? Those are extremely good questions to be asking yourself and your provider. And you're exactly right. There is something that's going unanswered. And one of those reproductive hormones, if not all, are an important missing link there. And so you need to get those tested, or you need to be working with a doctor who can understand the symptoms that your body has to figure out what your body is telling you about those hormones, and then start getting on a plan that helps get those hormones back into regular rhythm. Now, here's an important point about figuring out the root cause of your fertility struggles: that you cannot guess your way into getting pregnant with PCOS. You need to work with a doctor who is able to put together the PCOS pieces, because you do not want to be wasting more time, more money, more heartache, more sanity, just trying to figure these things out by yourself. I mean, you're motivated, right? So you are trying to make nutrition changes. You've worked with a physical trainer. So you're making these steps, but you aren't seeing any of it work. And you can't guess your way into getting pregnant with PCOS. You have got to work with somebody who is able to put those pieces together. And if you are looking for a doctor who can help you figure out the root cause of your fertility struggles, then book a free PCOS Fertility Breakthrough Session with me. This is where you and I are going to talk on the phone about your unique needs, what's been keeping you stuck, and then how you can turn that around in order to have the best chance at getting pregnant with PCOS. So you can sign up for one of those at drangelapotter.com/PCOS. And a reminder for you as we wrap up here that this information is for informational purposes only, and it should not replace the advice that you are currently getting from your doctor. If you want advice on your specific situation from me, then signing up for one of those free PCOS fertility breakthrough sessions is how you do that. And if nobody has told you this today, then I want to be the one to tell you that I believe in you, and I believe in your ability to turn around your fertility and get the best chance at getting pregnant with PCOS. I will see you right back here next week for the second most common root cause of fertility struggles. We are covering the thyroid next week. I'll see you then.